Hong Kong, China, well, it's been Carter Lee who has been the main man, with Baron Lee and Rick Yip also getting on the scoreboard. But right now, Jim Lai takes the face-off for Hong Kong, China and wins it out to himself. Not able to, but picked up there by Ethan Sang. Sang has the ball over there to Anson Lai as they get their first taste of offense. So ball up the top. Lai just loses the ball. Good attack there. And Lai gets in. Ball goes across the face of the goal. So first shot for Hong Kong, China. But backed up by Ethan Jones. Ethan Jones will bring the ball in for Hong Kong, China. Looks up, just misses the man. Ball running up and over, and he might have stepped in the crease there as he did it. So here's an opportunity early for Kenya to get in their scoring end. Ball will start down with the goalkeeper there in Razak Salah. Salah kicks the ball over to Briman Koyo. Been really impressed with Koyo. Just his ground balling has been exceptional, and it's just got better all week, as has this man, Paul Nzia. Nzia kicks it to Koita. Koita has Maranga, but decides to give it back to the goal scorer in Rennie Gabriel. Gabriel, he can get on the cage, looks to get around, not able to get inside there. There's good defense there from Jason Ip. And Ip has the ball back up to the top. And now Mulesi gives the ball there to Koyo. Koyo receives the ball back. Benjamin Mulesi. He did a air gate yesterday in the game. And he's a highlight really. Had a one-hander the other day. And it's just something always seems to happen when he's around the ball. Ball picked up here by Rennie Gabriel. Gabriel. Little flip up, little fake there, but didn't fool anyone. Certainly didn't fool this commentator. So they'll have to work on that one a little bit. Gabriel now down the back. Felix Koita. Looks to come up, little flip up to Benjamin Mulesi. Mulesi to Koita. So some good offensive time down here for Kenya. Mulesi back to Koita. Koita has Gabriel, but decides to go back to Mulesi. So Benjamin. Look, he passes the ball, skip pass, up to Koyo. Koyo up to Rennie Gabriel. Pick comes to be set there by Nzea. Gabriel using his legs. And now back up the top. Mulesi passes the ball here to Koyo. And might need to attack the cage here, Kenya, as might see a stall call coming on just as we speak. So stall, so they cannot bring it above the restraining line here, Kenya. Looks back up the top. Mulesi fires the ball. Good save in the cage there for Hong Kong, China by Andrew Ho. But a good long set of offensive lacrosse there from Kenya. Ball pass back up to Rick Yip. And Yip is going to be pressured, but finds the ball down here with Jackie Sun. And Jackie Sun, as the clouds just go over the sun to make it a little bit more pleasant here. Out the back, tink, tink, tink off the bar it goes. And Mike Shen looks up. And now Hong Kong, China lose the ball again, over and back. So that's the second time they've had it in offense, and the second time that the ball's been given up over and back. And can Rennie Gabriel make them pay? As he takes the ball down behind X. Gabriel. It's Gideon Maranga with him. Decides to pass the ball up there to Benjamin Ulesi. Ulesi to Briman Koyo. Koyo out to Felix Goita. And now rotation round to Maranga. Maranga, Gabriel. And looking to go again, little two-man game setting in there. Oh, Mulesi. Thought he was just going to sneak into the crease then. Briman Koyo. Back here to Rennie Gabriel. Fires an outside shot as the ball goes wide, and but no damage done there. Picked up by Maranga. Maranga to Koita. Koita looks to fire. That one's gone up and over, and that'll be a Kenyan ball as the ball is backed up there by Benjamin Mulesi. Mulesi looks up, back, little 1-2. Mulesi to pick the ball up, just gets knocked to the ground. Ground ball to be won. 3 red shirts there from Hong Kong, China. And ball coming down. Good check there and good ride from Hong Kong, China. Might be a loose ball push there. And great work from Kenya to chase that one down. And Rennie Gabriel wins the ball for Kenya. And now an open man, Alfred Urithi. As Urithi comes through, grabs the ground ball. Good ground ball. Oh, that one's just going to turn over again. So Hong Kong, China with an opportunity here with transition. Ball in the stick of Jackie Sun. Jackie Sun runs the ball down through X. Sun steps around, misses the cage, and backed up there by his teammate in Ethan Jones. So, ball in offense for Hong Kong, China. Looks up the top, finds Lee. Lee gets monstered by plenty of white shirts. Keeper comes out, ball to be won. Keeper just checks the stick out of the hand there of the offensive player. And now Kenya again will look to get this ball out of defense. Alfred Murithi picks it up to the speedster there. And Alexander Wojcicki. Koita has the ball down in the back corner as substitutes come on for Kenya. Koita looks over, finds Mulesi, little backhander. But in the crease is Benjamin there. And we have a timeout here for a hydration break with 6:40 to go in the first term. It is 0-0 still, with both teams having about 3 shots, 2 shots each. But we've got a 0-0 ball game in what is turning out to be quite an even contest here. Hong Kong, China, well, their first 2 offensive forays turned over and went to an over and back situation. And a nice long set there for Kenya will find an opportunity to shoot, and they did that with Kenya. And looking on the outer side there, Puerto Rico getting a goal back there as they get, I believe, on the scoreboard. As I just turned around, saw the goal there. So, not sure what the score is out there, but I've seen at least 2 Haudenosaunee goals, and now I've seen 1 goal from Puerto Rico. But on this field as yet, nothing. As we head back out. To action here, 6:40 to go on the clock. And Hong Kong, China will try and get this ball out. Kevin Yip. Sorry, Kewin Yip. To Andrew Ho. Ho looks up, finds his shorty up the field in Mike Mack. Mack looks forward. He finds Baron Lee. Baron Lee going to work against, and that'll be called for a ward. So a turnover here again for Hong Kong, China. As they can go here. They've got numbers. Looks down over the other side. Here we go. Oh, that's hit the outside of the post. Backed up though. There by Maranga. So a good opportunity there for Kenya. Ball with Koita. To Gabriel. And rotates back around. Up to Benjamin Mulesi. Puts it in his left hand. Passes it down and then passes it back. He's got good guarding there by the long stick in Jason Ip. Little 1-2 tries, but not able to get there. Now ball comes out to the other goal scorer, major goal scorer in this Kenyan team, Rennie Gabriel. Gabriel passes the ball over to Murithi. Murithi to Koita. Koita has a teammate running with him. Just runs inside that pick. Koita with the ball. Looks back up. Finds Maranga. Maranga. Over to Murithi. Murithi inside there to Gabriel. And Gabriel will take the ball. And that is deemed to have been a first on there by Hong Kong, China. And now they'll run down the field. Baron Lee with the ball. Looks to go past his attacker. And Baron Lee will get the first goal of this game for Hong Kong, China. Just ran the ball from the center line. Took on his short stick defender. And Baron Lee steps inside, right-hander, and sticks it past the goalkeeper there in Razak Salah. So first goal of the game goes to number 17, Baron Lee. So Hong Kong, China on the board first. We've got 4 minutes 26 to go in the contest. Ball back into the center. As the face-off players go about their work, looking to draw it out there, but gets a little loose ball push there. Just knocked him off the his axis, and going to have to bring it up to the center line. And Ken Lai will start the play here for Hong Kong, China. Lai looks the ball down, ball turned over. Just need to pick it up here. The defender from Kenya rolls the ball back, and now ball contest again on the ground. And that will be a loose ball hold. So Hong Kong, China will get that one. James Tong. Over there to Ken Lai. Lai looks to go down to the same shooting spot. Ball rotates out the back. Now comes down the bottom corner and put away there by the number 48. Carter Lee, and gets number 2 for, and a timeout to Kenya. So 2 goals in pretty quick succession here for Hong Kong China, as Carter Lee gets the first for the game for himself. It is 2-0 Hong Kong China over Kenya, as we have a timeout here called by Kenya. And we have 2 minutes and 9 seconds left in the first quarter. So the Kenyan coach, Isaac Karinya, just not liking what he saw defensively there, and has decided to take a break to have a talk to his troops. And we'll see what that does for the Kenyan team when they come back out. As I said, this is a placement game for 17th to 19th. And just looking out in the outer field, a face-off is had there. And I'll get a score update at half-time on that field. But, I believe the Haudenosaunee are holding the lead in that game, and you can catch Shendell Oliver over there. She's calling that big match on field 1. We have a huge amount of lacrosse here today, with the quarterfinals all being played. Next game up, well, I've got that one. It's Australia versus Japan in a Asia-Pacific rivalry that has stretched for the women at the moment, and now the men, they get their turn at it. And Shendell Oliver's going to be on the call with me over there. And then Teddy Jenner, well, he'll be out here as well very shortly, calling some games. He's got a couple of big Pool A games today as well, as England will come up against USA, and Canada, well, they're going to play Jamaica. So that could be a good game as well. So, and there's a couple of other placement games here also. So a plethora of lacrosse for the World Lacrosse TV viewers. And we hope you enjoy what we're bringing to you here on World Lacrosse TV as Hong Kong China bring the ball into offense. Jackie Sun has the ball. Looks to try and get in on the cage. Good defense now up the top. Good knockdown there. And it's a turnover here for Kenya. Kenya, look up. And ball, and that'll be offside on the Hong Kong China team. And ball will turn over and go the way of Kenya. So Kenya can bring it over the halfway line now. Koita presents on the right-hand side, gets the pass there from Gabriel. Koita, back to Gabriel. Gabriel looking to step in. Back to Koita. And ball looks in the middle. No angle there. Losing the ball. Good check there from the Hong Kong China defender. And now they'll run it back down again through Baron Lee. Got the first goal of the game, did Baron Lee. And there's going to be a flag on the contest, as the two players just get entangled. And it's going to be for a trip for 1 minute on Vincent Odiambo. So now Hong Kong China with another opportunity. They will have a power play here for 1 minute. Ball down on the backside. Oh, good inside look there. And he finds the cutter there in Mike Mack. Great feed from behind. That was Ethan Jones. No, actually, it might have been Carter Lee down the back. As we see that one on the replay. Just a little pass up into the center and ends up popping it away. That's the third for Hong Kong China, and Mike Mack is the third scorer of this game. 3 goals, so spreading it around is Hong Kong China. As the ball comes back into the center. Ball to be won. And great ground ball there from Ken Lai. Lai looks inside. Finds the long pole there. Mike Shen. Shen fires a ball, but no backup there. And we've got 40 seconds left in quarter one. Can Kenya have an opportunity here? They're going to have to go coast to coast as the ball is dispossessed, so Hong Kong China will pick the ball up. And still a man in the penalty box. And that ball is now going to, as 12 seconds left on the penalty, 21 seconds left in the game clock. And Kenya stretch. And now they look to run it out. And just gets past 1, gets past 2. Koita, oh, great balance there from Koita to go through 2 sticks. Need a shot here. 6 seconds to go in the quarter. Ball taken behind. Nujo. As time will run out here, and it will be Hong Kong China at the quarter time break, leading Kenya 3 goals to 0. And we'll be back very shortly on World Lacrosse TV.
세상의 필요는 바뀌니까. 동원은 건강한 식탁을 넘어 미래에 필요한 먹거리까지 키워냅니다. 필요가 바뀌면 답도 바뀌어야 하니까. 필요에 답하다. 동원.
슈퍼 고단백을 슈퍼 건강하게, 게다가 슈퍼 맛있어. 그래서 동원 참치.
We honor our indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
And back here for action. Quarter 2. It is Hong Kong China leading Kenya 3-0 at the quarter time break. And goal scorers for Hong Kong China that quarter. Mike Mack got 1. Baron Lee, well, he started the scoring with a good drive with 1, and Carter Lee got 1 also. But great feed to Mike Mack in the crease for the last goal. And a legal procedure here on Kenya, and automatically turned over. So they come back the other way now. Koita with the ball. Looks back up to Ulesi. Up against Jason Ip. And that's going to be a moving pick. Just got to keep those feet stationary when we're setting picks. And ball comes out through Jason Ip. Good defense, though, to turn it over there by Benjamin Ulesi. And he looks inside, feeds it over, and unfortunately just beats everyone. And Hong Kong China now with an opportunity to clear this ball to the goal scorer, or the opening goal scorer, Baron Lee. A good check there as penalty is, and we've got a timeout here. So a timeout, good timeout there from the coaching staff of Hong Kong China to keep possession. And they will be able to get a bit more water on board as well. As the coach using one of his timeouts to just keep possession here early in the second quarter, with Hong Kong China leading 3-0. And again, if you are online and you want to send a shout out to one of the boys out here, or the officials, if you're watching the officials, just hit me up on Instagram at Tony Watts 71. That is at TonyWatts 71. And half time, I will get to them and have a look who's watching, and we'll see what your thoughts are of the game so far here on game field 2 in this placement game. So ball now, Hong Kong China, Ethan Jones. Jones looks to get past his, it does get past and pops it away, and Ethan Jones gets on the board for Hong Kong China, and that's his first of the game. And ball. As, seeing what's happening here. Not sure whether that goal was. So the goal was allowed. And now there must have been a penalty, is there? There's something illegal going on there. And the ball will start. Didn't quite see that. But after the goal, there must have been a something happened, and now Kenya will take the ball without a face-off. They look to attack the cage. Does attack the cage. Bounce shot there from Briman Koyo. And that goes out of bounds with a backup here for Kenya. Kenya on a turnover. So opportunity now again for Hong Kong China. Looks up the middle. Fortuitous there as the ball went past and went into the stick of Ethan Jones. Jones again looks down the bottom. Great feed down the bottom there to Carter Lee. And Carter Lee Lai gets his second of the game. And out to a 5-0 lead here. And they will look to keep putting the pressure on here, Hong Kong China. The ball comes back to the center. Paul Nzea for Kenya. Into the face. And ball to come out, and Zia. But extracted well there by Mike Shen. Mike Shen has come off a red stick, goes out of bounds. And Kenya will have an offensive opportunity again. Gabriel. Ball passed down, but comes back to Gabriel. He has Alvin Jack on his right-hand side. Jack just gets pushed off the ball. And a good check there, and good pick up from Tam Yik Chung. Tam Yik Chung running towards the boundary, and now passes up and over. Ground ball to be won, under pressure. Good check, trail check there from Gabriel. As Gabriel looks to take it over the halfway line and gets there now.
If you can't sprint, sit on the bench.
Opening up the top there is Murithi. Murithi looks to go left, right, now gives it back to Rennie Gabriel. Rennie Gabriel just settling it down. Back there to Murithi. Murithi flips the ball up, finds Jack. Jack, back to Murithi. And we got a timeout here, charge to Korea with 11 minutes and 17 seconds left in the second term. And it is a 5-0 ball game here, the way of Hong Kong, China. And can Kenya draw something up here offensively to get their first score of the game and maybe just start to get the scoreboard ticking their way? So, and as I turn around, the ball is down in the offensive end here for Puerto Rico. We'll try to get you a halftime update there. But yeah, stay tuned with us all day, as there are 4 big semi-finals to be played here in the beautiful Jeju Island in Korea. And we can't wait to bring you the rest of the action for the rest of the days. And today, and looks like Puerto Rico have scored over there as well. Just having a look to see if anyone is online. And Melissa Crowley says, hey Tony, love your accent. Please let the Hong Kong player number 16, Ethan Jones, know that I am so proud of all his dedication to lacrosse for the past 10 years. He's coming all the way from the Dominican University in California. So there you go, Melissa. We'll let him know. I was actually speaking to him before the game. I was with Ethan, and a good young man he is. As Hong Kong, China will turn the ball over there. We hope you're enjoying the coverage here, Melissa, on World Lacrosse TV. And keep the shout-outs coming. If you've got one, hit me up on Instagram at TonyWatts71. And hit me up all day, because I got 3 games today, and I'd love to be interactive. Man of the people, we like to get you involved. And if we can send out some love to the families who are unable to be here, as we see a bit of love there in the back of the net from Carter Lee. He's starting to heat up. That's his 3rd goal for the game. And Hong Kong, China now out to a 6-0 lead. So going to have to get some offense working here for Kenya. But they've been a shining light here at this tournament. They have been so joyful. And I've been speaking to the coaches and a few of the boys here. And they are just wonderful human beings. And it's such a pleasure to have them here at the World Championships. And praise be to God for them being here. So that is amazing to see the talent, and they've just got better and better as the week has gone on. And an offside call there, so ball now up top. Now the ball rotates. Nice trail check there, and great work as that goes over and back. Good job there from Kofi Annan to just sneak up behind, and here we go. Oh, a little grass monster just took the ankles there of Rennie Gabriel, and now he's under immense pressure. But we see what Kenya do in these situations. They seem to just get out and through, and tink, tink, tink off the bar it goes. As the shot from Gabriel just rattled that left hand pipe. And now Hong Kong, China try to extract the ball out. Ball to be won on the ground. Picked up there from the pole. Looks forward. As ball comes through, comes out of a Hong Kong, China stick and looks to get in and just gets a timeout here. Charge to Hong Kong, China. So that they will use their last one of this first half. 8:48 to go in the second term. And the Hong Kong China coach again using a great timeout to keep possession here as the Hong Kong China team looks to put a little bit more scoreboard pressure on Kenya. As I was saying before, the Kenyan boys, they have just absolutely embraced this tournament, and they have a. Speaking to the coaches over in Kenya, and they all come from different economic backgrounds to the Kenyan players, but they're all homegrown, and they use lacrosse as a tool of hope for a new life. So they are using something that has been given to us by the Creator to enhance their lives, and the smiles and the way they have been around the hotel and with other teams has been a credit to themselves, as a pass which was almost a shot from Jackie's son was saved there by the goalkeeper, and we had a goalkeeper change when that all happened. Otieno comes in the cage for Kenya. So he gets his first save of the day. Looks up to Mulesi. Mulesi just being hunted there by Kiewan Yip. Mulesi looks to get around. This is where he likes to try and get in. He does get in, and Mulesi steps in the crease, but he is sneaky. Here's Benjamin Mulesi, and manages to get right on the cage there, but just a little too close to it, right on the cage. So ball coming back the other way. Ethan Jones passes the ball down to the back corner. Right hand side. Ball back to Jones. Jones, it finds himself in the crease. Good save there again from the keeper in Otieno. And now rotation, and we've got some transition here. Ball into the centre. Fires, good save there. Great shot from Jeffrey Njogo. And Njogo found himself in that transition play. And that was good passing from Kenya to have a good opportunity. Now back up and fires the bounce shot. And Carter Lee, well, he woke up this morning and ate the right cereal, because that's his fourth of the game in a 7-0 lead here for Hong Kong China. And that will take us to a hydration break as the two teams head off to have a drink. And I might do the same myself. as we get down to the last 6 minutes here in the first term. Again, on the scoreboard, it has been all Hong Kong China, but out on the ground, it has been a fair contest between two sides, and Kenya certainly getting some opportunities in front of the cage as the keeper for Hong Kong China, well, he's had to do some work in there as the shots have been on cage. And just having a look out the back there, I think it's well, there might be a timeout out there, as well, it might be a hydration break between the Haudenosaunee and Puerto Rico, and Shendell Oliver covering that one out on field 1 on World Lacrosse TV. So if you feel like just flicking between the games to see where the scores are, you'll hear the voice of Shendell Oliver on field 1. But I'm pleased to have you all here watching on World Lacrosse TV here on field 2 with me, Tony Watts. As the sun just comes out from behind the clouds again. And the ball will go back into the centre drawer. Now it comes out. Opportunity for a fast man break, but gets shut down as the ball just got past to the feet there of Carter Lee. He's already got 4 goals, Carter Lee. So here he goes again, looks to get his 5th. No, passes the ball down the back. Finds Man Chan. And now the ball will rotate. Back to Carter Lee. Little shimmy. Carter Lee fires, and that one's gone to the left of the right hand upright. And ball gets put back in very quickly. Ball back up again as another shot is had there, and that is from Ethan Jones. And he gets his 2nd of the game, does Ethan. And Hong Kong China just starting to create a bit of separation on this scoreboard. 8-0 is the score. And Kenya looking for their first goal in this second term. They had a good opportunity down there before with Njogo, but Andrew Ho just keeping a clean sheet down there at the moment with a good save. And now we see Ken Lai win the ball in the centre. Over there to Jackie Sun. And Jackie Sun now taking the ball. He'll rotate the ball back here to Baron Lee. No, he goes himself. Sun fires and just missing the cage, but back up had down there by Mike Mack. And Mike Mack now takes the ball to the right hand bottom corner. Looks to rotate around his player, tries to get top side. Good double coming there. Check the ball, ball to be won on the ground. Mack chases up his own dispossession. James Tong looks inside. Oh, there's the man of the moment, and there's another one there for Carter Lee. He has his 5th of the game, and that gets him out to be the absolute leading scorer at the moment. 12 goals in this tournament, and his closest teammate has 5. So Carter Lee with 5 goals for the game so far, and he's looking to maybe take home the game ball here, looking for maybe double digits, as maybe he's looking to do what the boys did on the outer side yesterday. And it's a close game out on the outer side there between Haudenosaunee and Puerto Rico. It is 6-5. It's a way of Haudenosaunee, and quite a tight contest out there. As Ash just gave me that score update. Runs around, fires, and just getting around there is Mike Mack. And he gets an unassisted goal. And Mike Mack gets the second for him. We've got a 9-0 ball game here. Sorry, make that 10-0 ball game. So some excitement on field one, and it's just starting to get away here from Kenya in field two. But again, you know what? They are just enjoying the experience, Kenya. Having an absolute ball being around. And you know what they are? They're representing their country here. And there is no greater honour in the sport of your choice than to represent your country, as is Rick Yip here. And looks down the bottom. Oh, great take from the heavens there. And back-to-back goals in a 20-second period is Mike Mack. He gets a hat-trick for the game. And we're out to an 11-goal-0 lead here. Great face-off. And Mike Mack grabbing the ball down from the sky. Had to stretch to take that one. Good stretch up. Then dragged the ball down quickly and just popped it past the feet of the keeper there in Otieno. As ball will come back to the centre. So now Hong Kong China win the ball again. Jim Lai to Ethan Jones. Jones gets pressured up the top. Gets his motors moving. He picks up Mulesi. Mulesi just trying to find that defense. Can't quite find the leading goal scorer there, Carter Lee. But ball is just trapped up the top there from James Tong. And he now runs the ball into offense. Comes out. Good dispossession there from Mulesi. Little BTV pass up the field. Good job there. And now fires the ball inside from Nzea. Nzea has Alfredo Murithi. Murithi, good carry of the ball, just flips the ball out. Now looks back the other side as the shot comes there from Paul Nzea. And Nzea gets saved there. Another save there for Andrew Ho. And ball comes quickly down into the offensive end for Hong Kong China. It is in Mike Mack's stick. He looked over to Baron Lee, just couldn't quite pick it up. Now a contest on the ground. Baron Lee comes off a white stick and goes out of bounds there. Oramisi not able to pick it up. And they go quickly here, Hong Kong China. Up the top, fires. Good save there from Otieno. And a flag on the play. And two flags fly high and straight up into the blue skies here. And we're going to have a 1-minute penalty for a slash. So that will be on Oramisi, who will have to come to the bench for that 1-minute penalty. A major penalty here for Oramisi. And ball now in a power play situation for Hong Kong. Hong Kong. China. Look up the top. Fires. Another good save there from Otieno. And now gets monstered there on the outer side. Steps out of bounds. Hong Kong China really shutting that down with a 2-on-1 dispossession. Ball down the back. Finds Jackie Sun. Jackie Sun fires the ball, and that one's gone to the just to the right of that left hand upright. And out of bounds it goes. As Carter Lee picks the ball up. Looks to up. Looks down the bottom corner. Good look down there to Jackie Sun. But just not able to find that pass. It was actually a really good look on the bottom corner. Just the pass wasn't on. If he'd been able to take that, he would have been able to just put that behind the keeper. So good vision there from Hong Kong China, but it's going to be turned over. And their man down here, Kenya. That won't stop them. As Mukoto for Kenya. Gives the ball back to Koita. Koita looks up and picked off there by the long pole, but good work there from Kenya to try and gets inside, and Milesi just out of nothing. He seems to make those things happen. And the backup with Hong Kong China, but probably had no right whatsoever to get a shot off there, Benjamin Mulesi. But manages to, but just no backup. And Hong Kong China will bring the ball into offense. Baron Lee is being chased there by Alvin Jack. Baron Lee, little fake, goes inside, gets some pressure on the bottom corner and finds that man again there, Carter Lee. He now has 6 for the game. And starting to get into personal best, I would say, here in the international stage for Carter Lee. 6 goals. And it is, we see there, just look down on the bottom corner on our replay. And a fantastic finish there from Carter Lee for his 6th. And we've got a 12-0 ball game with 20.4 seconds to go in the second term. And Hong Kong China, well, they'll look to take a big lead into the halftime break. A little bit of foot skill there. And whistle on the play. And a legal procedure there on Kenya. And ball going back the other way to Hong Kong China. And a man just down on the ground there. Might just be, didn't actually see what happened there. I was obscured by the players as the players take a knee for him. And that is Jim Lai, who is just being assessed out there on the ground. I'm not sure, maybe just a clash there in the middle. And this looks like they're assessing him. Helmet on, but he's moving his arms around, so it's a good sign. And just asking him some questions. Maybe just got the head rattled a bit there. And good to see the duty of care that is shown to our athletes here at this elite under 20 level. And right across the lacrosse fraternity as players paying their respect here and just taking a knee. And the player is getting up now, just gets to his feet, and he'll get the applause of all players and supporters in here as Jim Lai gets up, and he's running off under his own steam. So maybe just copped a bit of a dizzy spell there, like just a knock. And he will be assessed by his team, but up and about and just find some shade. So limited time left in this one. 1 second to go, and that will end the first half here on World Lacrosse TV. Fantastic to have you on board here for this placement game. And it is a 12-0 lead at halftime between Hong Kong, China and Kenya. And my name is Tony Watts, and we'll be back after the halftime break here on World Lacrosse TV.
포장재부터 제품까지 천 번의 생각을 담다. 안심 동원 샘물. 안심 동원 샘물이 선수들의 안전 플레이를 응원합니다.
진짜 힘들어서 다들 금방 떴거든요. 링티 마시면 너무 좋다고 다들 찾는 거예요.
야, 너만 마시냐?
뛰는 게 달라요. 운동 갈 때 꼭 챙기세요.
마셔봐서 압니다. 링티.
IS 동서는 봅니다. 쓸모없던 땅에서 친환경 건설의 내일을, 폐기물에서 전기차의 새로운 미래를, 아이들에서 행복한 희망의 세상을. ESG 경영으로 더 큰 내일을 봅니다. IS 동서.
Yeah, we legendary. Gotta tell 'em, here we top, live with it. Yeah, we going up, ain't no stopping it. Cry good, proud with it. Yeah, we going up, ain't no stopping it. All I got is tunnel vision. All I got is, all I got is tunnel vision. All I got is.
And welcome back here to the third quarter action here between Hong Kong, China and Kenya. It is Hong Kong, China leading 12 goals to 0 at the half. And they are going about the work themselves at the moment. But Kenya, they have had some opportunities as the ball gets set in the middle. So third quarter action, and we've got a withholding call there on Paul and Zia. And Hong Kong China will have the first offense of the third quarter on the outer side. We've got a 7-6 game, but a flag just been thrown there, so the Haudenosaunee just leading Puerto Rico. Looking like that one might turn into a classic. And if you are on World Lacrosse TV and you want to watch that, you can. And Shendell Oliver has the call over there on field 1. She has got a game on her hands as the ball gets tossed up. And that's just a little bit too far there for Benjamin Mulesi. And Mulesi didn't quite chase it out, as the ball just skipped off the surface there. And now Hong Kong China look to clear the ball up the field. Ball lost though, and it's coming back the other way. So good work here. And ball is just dropped there and picked up by James Tong. Tong uses his motors to try to get in. Gets a bit of pressure there from the defender there. And a good job in defense there. But ball down on the back corner. And goes out of bounds, does it? As the whistles are here on the plate. And Hong Kong China will start with the ball. James Tong has Ethan Jones and gives the ball to him now. Jones up to Ken Lai. Ken Lai steps inside, looks back to rotate. Good handle there for the number 17 as the player comes to the bench. A broken stick on the field there, and a good substitute as the broken stick on the field, and a good hit there from Kenya, but deemed to be illegal from the outer official. And we're going to have a 1 minute illegal body there on Neville and Zia. So a power play opportunity for 1 minute. So Hong Kong China will have the ball here. A 1 minute major foul. And they'll get to run a power play. So man up here for, as the ball gets knocked down. Great extraction there from the long stick of Kenya. And ball to be won. Is one again from Njogo. Njogo gets in. Njogo gets the first for Kenya. Long stick. Got the knockdown down to the back corner. They are man down. And a great goal there from Godfrey Njogo. Gets his first, that's his second actually of the tournament. And he gets Kenya's first goal. So long pole, 2 goals in the tournament. And he's actually the fourth highest scorer now in the Kenyan team. And don't the teammates love that? They get around him. And Kenya with their first goal here in the third term. And a good goal there as it comes now to a 12-1 ball game. So great work down in that defensive end there by Njogo. And just managed to knock down that power play situation. Fought hard with the two players out on the restraining line at the wing. Managed to pick the ball up, and from there, it was like he wrote his own passage to the goal. But Njogo gets the first for Kenya. And we've seen this Kenyan side, when they have the opportunity, they do go in runs. There's still in a penalty situation here for another 36 seconds. But Hong Kong China win the ball. Jimmy Lai, who is up and about again. So now, ball back over, Lai. Ball comes up and over. Got to try to keep it from going over the halfway line, and just gets a push there. So that is going to be a Kenyan ball. So the defender there, Jason Ip, Park, just pushed the Kenyan player over in Rennie Gabriel. And now another opportunity here for Kenya. Gabriel with the ball to Felix Koita. Back to Nzea. Nzea picks the ball up, and now he uses his legs. Penalty released. Ball into the centre. Good check there. Ball to be won. They just never give up, the Kenyans, on this ground ball contest. Look at that. 2-on-1 in there. Now 3-on-3. Ball flicks out. Opportunity here. Tries to find the man, but just couldn't quite find him. And Neville Nzea tries to chase that down, but that ball will end up will end up in the stick of the Hong Kong China shorty. And that is Samuel Ng. Baron Lee wanted the ball back, gets it back now as he takes the ball up top centre. Ken Lai looks to drive his man. Lai, and good double. Great check there from Kenya as the ball is there on the ground to be won, and it's going to be extracted here. Good job there from the defense. And that was Vincent Odiumbo. That ball will find its way back into Hong Kong China's stick. Looks down the bottom corner and finds Baron Lee on that bottom corner. And Baron Lee gets his second of the game.
Goals. Hong Kong China goals scored by
and out to a 13-1 lead here.
Number 16. The score is now Hong Kong China 13.
So
Kenya 1. Hong Kong China leads.
There's been some good defensive efforts here for Kenya. They managed to turn the ball over, but then just unfortunately getting the ball turned over again. And we've got 9 minutes 57 left in the third term. It is a 13-1 ball game here. As we see Chris Missy come on for Kenya. And we've got a legal procedure here, as the player was late substituting, and they'd already set the players down. And 2 flags, 3 flags on the play. So now they've got too many on, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, too many on the bench for Kenya. Just not getting to be that organised at the moment. And we're going to have an illegal procedure here. The legal procedure, too many men. So they'll have to bring 2 off here. As they do. And seeing here again the Haudenosaunee scoring out on the backfield. Or the backfield from this one anyway. I'll call it the front field. And looks inside, now looks down. Power play opportunity, gets around the corner and fires the ball, but puts it in the backside of the net rather than where it's supposed to go. ball is kicked up, so ball to be one, and that just rolls out of bounds. There's a good contest out there between Mike Shen and Rennie Gabriel. Pops the ball over. Finds Baron Lee. Lee on the bottom corner, now back up the top, looks to shoot. Good save there again from the keeper in Otieno. As the shot there from Jones just didn't quite make the great sportsmanship there from Jones, just helping him up. And he's going to have to come from the field as deemed to be an injured player. And once they stop the clock for you and you are an injured player, you must leave the field. You can come as he comes straight back on. Actually, it might have been a broken stick there. And flicked off by White and just not quite able to keep it in, but good stick skills there from Felix Coiter to try and give it an opportunity. Now, good pressure there. And ball is in the stick here of Baron Lee again. Lee with the ball down on the back corner. Now at X. It's Carter Lee. Carter Lee looking to feed. Man opening up the top. Now opens up the other side. And Anson Lai with the shot there and goal. And Anson Lai gets his first. And we've got a 14-1 ball game. Just see here, great pass. And Lai comes around that right hand 45, steps inside and puts it away. As Hong Kong China now. It's a 2-1 quarter here. The way of Hong Kong China. Ball back into the center. Jim Lai gets pressure. There could be a hold there, and we're going to have flags flying everywhere. They're flying from all directions here for that hold. Let's hope that they're not all for the same penalty, because 3 flags for the same penalty should never be thrown, because not all officials should be looking at it. And they are all for that. So, well, the assessors, they'll have a little look at that. There's 3 flags being thrown there by the officials. And one thing I have learnt there, that maybe not all of them should have been looking at that play, as the ball comes across the face of the goal from the shot there on the outer side. I think that came from Mike Mack. No, it was Baron Lee. So ball back down on the bottom corner. Now Mack gets the ball. That was just slipping over there. And ball to be won. Good, great defense there. And Coiter, just the stick skills of Coiter. Looks over and loses the ball. Tries a little backhand pass. Oh, great ground ball. Now just shut down there as we have a keeper change here, as Danny Ng for Hong Kong China goes in. But great ground ball there from Remy Gabriel. And now Baron Lee with the ball up the top as check comes on the hands. Rotates the ball over here to Tong. Tong looks to get in and fire, but Tong might have been a bit ambitious with that shot. And we're going to have a hydration break as we get to the halfway mark of this third term. So maybe James Tong just wanting a drink and thought, you know what, if I shoot this, ball goes out of bounds, hydration break is on the cards. And maybe it was a shot for possession of hydration. But it is all Hong Kong China here in this one to the halfway through the third term. It is 14-1 at the moment here. As I just find some shade for 2 seconds. The sun is out and about here at the beautiful fields here at Siang Wipo, Gyeongchipno Fields, here on the beautiful Jeju Island in Korea. And I've said it all week, just the hospitality that we have been shown, and some of the food that is on offer here in Korea is second to none. And I was a chef and specialised in Asian back in another life. And yeah, I tell you what, I have been blessed to be eating some of the foods that have been served up to me. So do yourself a favour, maybe if you're thinking it or ever thought about coming to Korea, well, look, get over here, because you won't be disappointed. And again, if you're online and you're watching this game, hit me up on Instagram at Tony Watts 71. That's at TonyWatts 71. And even if you just tuned in and you want a shout out, get online, use the socials, and I will try and get you a shout out here. But right now, ground ball to be won as Mulesi with a foot race there with his defender Mike Shen. Mulesi and Shen, and ball picked up as that will be a cross check. So hands are got to be together. And Benjamin Mulesi, well, he's going to have a sit down for 1 minute here, I think, for a major penalty. And the flag is about to be assessed here. Anthony. Sorry, Benjamin is the... so a 2-minute cross check there. So deemed to be a little bit just over the top there from Mulesi. And Benjamin right on the spot there. The officials, they've got a duty of care to keep these players safe, and the boys have done a really good job there in picking that one up. And that might be a ward, is it? And we've got a whistle on the plate. And we've got another penalty here. So let's have a look to see what this one is. 30 seconds, offside. So an offside call as well for Kenya. And one of them will, so they'll be in a 4 zone here, Kenya. So they need 4 players on the field. They still need one in the offensive end, which replaces now. So a 4 zone for Kenya. Another opportunity here for Hong Kong, China, and it is taken there by Ethan Jones, who just sticks it over the left hip of the keeper with a good feed down there from Carter Lee. Sorry, that's Ken Lai. Was it down the back there? No, maybe it is Carter Lee. I'm actually sitting, if you are looking at the field, I'm on the right-hand side, but I'm sitting right behind the Hong Kong China bench, and really hard to see that end of the field sometimes. So we do our best. But, another goal here as Ethan Jones gets his third. And ekes this score out just a little bit further. Manchan. As another flag goes here. Ball back over the other side. Jones now back up the tink off the bar it goes. And ball shoots out over the sideline there. The shot from Baron Lee. And a 1 minute slash. So we've got... what have we got there? Is that 3 penalties in the box? So now, no, 2 penalties in the box. 1 minute major as well. So back into a 4 zone here. Is the players. We've got a 15-1 ball game with 5 minutes 10 to go in the third term. So power play opportunity here. Just working at Jones. Back up the top. And ball shot wide there from Mike Mack. And the ball goes out of bounds, but backed up by Carter Lee. And Carter Lee already with 6 goals on the day. Now good cut coming through there and a good feed. But Man Chan unable to bring the ball down to ground. And looks back up the top now as Man Chan gets another opportunity. Man Chan rotates around right, looks inside, good inside pass, and a little shimmy in there. And James Tong gets a goal. And James Tong, that's his first of the tournament. And a great inside look there to bring his teammate into the play. And James Tong with an assisted goal there. Gets his first goal of the tournament, does James Tong. Congratulations, James. And a 16-1 ball game with 4:27 to go on the clock here in the third term. So, face off again. Looking out the outer side here, Haudenosaunee are in offense against Puerto Rico as the play restarts here. Hong Kong China to win the ball. Just they love getting in there and causing a contest. Good look there, good save from the keeper there in Otieno. But ball is picked up now by Hong Kong China from the rebound. Ken Lai. Lai to Lee. Back up the top to Lai, and a good cut there. And just sitting down the back feeding is Ken Lai. Sorry, number 48, Carter Lee, is doing all the feeding here, just trying to rack up some assists. And that's a save off the helmet there, popped straight back into the shooter. So Ken Lai shot the ball, came off the goalie's helmet, and another fire there. And that is another goal there. Anson Lai with his second. That is a 17-1 ball game here. As it is starting, well, it is very one-sided here at the moment. But Kenya doing a fantastic job with just learning the craft at this level of competition. And just amazing young men are the Kenyans. They always come out here, and you see them when they walk out on the ground, and they're singing and dancing, and the joy and love that they have for just being out here is a win in anyone's books. And they just continue to keep showing up. Ball coming back the other way. Ball to be won on the ground. Ground ball, as that could be a loose ball push as players hit the deck left, right and centre as they just get up, and the ball will be awarded to Hong Kong China, and Carter Lee will start with the ball. Kicks it to the Ken Lai. Ball over to Man Chan. And Chan looks to rotate, gets past his player. Now 3 people come to him. Oh, he's just nailed the defender right in the back there. And that one did hurt the Kenyan defender. Got him right in the back. And down he went, Nzia. And Nzia from the shot there, right in the centre. You see that one. He just lined up to shoot and found the player, and that has rattled him right in the back. They don't tickle with this hard ball. Oh, good on him. Up he gets. The defender there. Tough they are. Neville and Zia, he's going to have to leave the field as they've stopped the clock for him. So I'm sure the officials will. And a 1 minute cross check here as well. There.
Major penalty to number 16.
So I would suggest that that player would have to leave the ground if they've stopped the clock for him. But he stays out there. So maybe the assessors will have a look at that. And ripping top corners there. Again, back-to-back goals. Anson Lay.
Goals.
And he gets his third of the game.
Assisted by number 8. The score is now Hong Kong China 18, Kenya 1. Hong Kong China leads.
Just piling on the goals. Just see the shot there. And we're out to an 18-1 lead here with 2 minutes 25 to go in the third term. And a centre draw will ensue. So, two face-off players go against each other. Great win there from Jim Lai. Jim Lai gets the ball dispossessed. Picked up there from Kofi Annan. And now Kenya try to get it out of the defensive end. Passes the ball up, and that one's coming straight to the commentator. And I got a touch then. That was good. The boys throwing me balls. And the ball will come back the way of Hong Kong China. James Tong has the ball up with Mike Mack. Mike Mack drives up the top, looks inside. Great feed there to the player in Ken Lai, who had a great left-hand shot. Great feed there from Mike Mack. And now, ball starts around the back, little inside roll. Oh, just on the crease, gets nutted there by the defender. And the defender goes down. And ball coming out the other side, and the defender gets up there in Oromisi, and Oromisi feeling the effects of that hit as ball will be in the stick of Hong Kong China. Coming back, it's turned over, so an opportunity here over for, and bang, there goes the ball, and a good transition after a pick off there, and Rennie Gabriel with the celebrations there. Gabriel gets his first of the game and gets the second one for Kenya. And just turn the ball over up the top. And that man who intercepted that ball, Koita, looked up, saw Rennie Gabriel all alone in the centre, and he just drove towards the cage. And a good shot there on the keeper. And another goal for Kenya. And they have two now. As we head towards three-quarter time. Ball to be won. Ball still in the centre. Just need to kick it to space. They do kick it to space. Ground ball to be won. Just running through. Oh, there might have been a, but not seen there. Might have been a little bit of a cross check. Ball, and he's trying to. You've got to be careful without playing without your stick. As the ball gets kicked out. Another opportunity here for a ground ball. And might be extracted here by Rick Yip. Yip looks back up, passes the ball over, gives it to Jackie Sun. Jackie Sun looks to drive, and now gets pressure here. Jackie Sun loses the ball. Ball is on the ground. Just kicking it forward there is the defender. And that will be the end of the third quarter with Hong Kong China just continuing on their way here. And we have An 18-2 ball game at three-quarter time. And Kenya with their second one of the game in that quarter. But we will go and have a quick break here on World Lacrosse TV.
IS 동서는 봅니다. 쓸모없던 땅에서 친환경 건설의 내일을, 폐기물에서 전기차의 새로운 미래를, 아이들에서 행복한 희망의 세상을, ESG 경영으로 더 큰 내일을 봅니다. IS 동서.
From our unique origins to the modern game, the global lacrosse community has been preparing for this moment. Together, we step into a new chapter of growth, competition, unity, and inspiration for the next generation.
Welcome to a new era of lacrosse.
At the Olympic Games in Los Angeles, we continue growing together.
Join the journey.
And let's make history in LA and beyond. A new era of lacrosse starts now.
And back here to the start of the fourth quarter between Hong Kong, China and Kenya. And on the Instagram, Eli says, watching live from Rochester, New York, been loving Team Kenya's enthusiasm in every single game. Yeah, well, Eli, we have been doing exactly the same here. And I was actually speaking to the boys on WhatsApp last night. They're still very excited to be here and playing the ball that they are, as Hong Kong, China bring the ball out here and turned over there as Kenya, as sticks just get a little willing in there, as ball to be won, and it is won now. So Kenya through Koita with a flag on the play will run the ball down into offense. Koita looks over and just misses his teammate there on the backside, and now he will have, Kenya will have a power play situation. So Kenya with another opportunity here in the last quarter. And if, again, just like Eli, if you are online and you're watching this game, send us a message and we'll try and get a shout out. You can hit me up on Instagram at TonyWatt71. And I'll try to keep an eye on the socials in this last quarter. But stay tuned with us after this. There is a big pool, well, semi-final game now. We're out of pool games. But it will be Australia up against Japan for a chance to go through to a semi-final. In the quarterfinals as Hong Kong, China look to get here on the bottom corner. There is Mac. Mac just rolls the ball up and out. Back up to Carter Lee. He's already got 6 for the day and a few assists, so having a big day there is Carter Lee. He's just looking to play the work here as we get a flag down on the play here. So, and the ball was still there, fires, and that one goes wide, and clock will be stopped as the shot from Baron Lee went wide, and we got a slash here off the ball on Mukoto. Another power play situation here for Hong Kong, China. Ball in the stick of Mike Mack. Mack, pick gets set for him. The 2 defenders go with him. Now back up, and another goal there to Anson Lai. He gets his 4th of the day. just on the right 45 in a power play. And Lai, you see here on the replay, passes up to him, defender not getting out to him, allowed to free the hands, and pops it in the back of the net for his fourth. And a 19-2 ball game here, early into the fourth quarter. As the ball is back in the center. Again, Hong Kong trying to pick it up through Jimmy Lai. Jim Lai. And oh no! Jim Lai gets a goal here. And that is his first of the tournament, Jim Lai. And just got a big piece of it there, did the keeper in Otieno. And you feel for keepers, that got a big piece of plastic up the top, but just rolled up and over. It might be a broken stick here, I think. As broken equipment. As it looks like there was a broken equipment there. Looks like the goalie stick's broken. And that's probably why it ended up going through. So he got a massive piece of it. But nevertheless, Jim Lai gets his first goal. And unfortunate there for the Kenyan keeper in Otieno. So, and as I look over the other side, Puerto Rico getting another goal on the board. Not sure of the score out there at the moment. But the Puerto Rican fans were going wild up in the stand. And a timeout here called to Kenya for that broken stick. As the two teams come around.
30, let's get ready, face off.
So, and on the outer side, the Haudenosaunee are up by 1 goal in the semi-final out on that outer field. Limited time in the game, and they now, Haudenosaunee have the, so 2 minutes 30 in the game. Haudenosaunee up by 1 in attack for the Haudenosaunee. So big game on semi-final day. Sorry, quarter-final day. Getting ahead of myself. And Haudenosaunee will look to hold the ball now for the next 2 minutes and 20-odd seconds. But out on this side here, we have Hong Kong China, who are looking to really start to put some more score on the board here. And we currently have a timeout here charged to the Haudenosaunee as well. So I'm trying to keep an eye on that game. And you can get Shindell Oliver on field number 1 with that game. She's got the call over there today. And she'll be ripping it up here for World Lacrosse TV on the mic. So ball with Carter Lee. Lee around the back corner and just able to drag the defender or the goalie out there. And Baron Lee gets another one for Hong Kong China. And now see him roll around that right-hand pipe. Goalkeeper comes out and then he just puts it just up and over the head. And we are hitting double figures with a 2 in it. It is 21-2 here. So 1 minute to go on the outer side. Haudenosaunee up by 1, 11-10, I believe the score is out there. So loose ball infringement there for Kenya. And ball will turn over here. Rick Yip. And thanks to Ashton Hiron for flicking through the score there through the fence for me. Man Chan has James Tong. Back to Chan. Chan drops the ball, recovers the ball, gets a little bit of love there from the defender, but that's a flag there. And going to be another penalty here for Kenya for a slash. That will be a major penalty. That will be going on Vincent Odhiambo. And Haudenosaunee scoring another one, out to a 12-10 lead, under a minute to go in the fourth term. Looks like the Haudenosaunee, they're going to be heading off to a semi-final as a shot comes here from Man Chan. As the ball goes out of bounds. And just couldn't quite find his teammate there in Mac with the pass. But Mac good enough to pick it up. Just throws the loose arm out there. Now back over and ripping a corner there was Jackie Sun. Jackie Sun gets his first of the game with a left 45 and just pops it up top shelf. Good shot there from Sun. And you can just see there on the replay, came up top side on the left 45. And with the man in the box, it is a 22-2 game here. 11 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the fourth term. Haudenosaunee up 12-10 on the outer side with possession, as he's got double chasing. And that will be another timeout here to the Haudenosaunee. So 12-10 up. Very limited time left in the game. And ball will come up the top here through Tong. Tong looks to drive. Passes the ball over to Sun. Sun with the last score of the quarter, but a moving pick in there was deemed to be on, and we'll have Kenya running down into offense. Look the outer side, and that's come off the keeper there from a good save from the shot there of Remy Gabriel. But ball is backed up by Kenya. Ball hits the deck, and an up check there on the bottom hand. Just gets dispossessed now. Ball as the legs get tangled up, and just deemed to be an interference there on Kenya, and Hong Kong back into offense. So ball in the stick of Mike Mack. Now over to Ken Lai. Ken Lai rotates out right, and now goes back to give the ball down behind goal unextended, as Baron Lee runs up, looks up, fires the ball, and that's gone through one, gone through two, gone through three, and gone out of bounds. So Puerto Rico turned the ball over on the outer side as a timeout is had there by Puerto Rico. So real limited time in the contest out on the outer side. 12-10 is the scoreline, I believe. And now ball here as the ball hits the deck there. Odhiambo unable to pick it up, but does now. He was playing with a long stick before, Odhiambo, and now with a shorty. So Odhiambo looking to create some offense here for Kenya. And now runs the ball around through X. Kicks it there to Muriithi. Muriithi back up the top, finds Goita. And just going one-handed here. Now he sees the space and fires, and a good save from the keeper. Oh, little one-handed Indian pickup there. Something special from Missy. With pressure on him, just had the one-handed Indian pickup. And back up the top, losing the ball as he tried to go through there was Benjamin Mulisi. But ball hits the ground. Keeper with the ball. Now, passed out on the outer side by Yip. Yip, ball up, finds Lee. And Lee will bring the ball and check it into the offensive end. 7 minutes 27 left on the clock here in the fourth term. And getting pressured there is Ethan Jones. And actually, no, it's not Ethan Jones, that is James Tong. Did well there to wear the pressure of the three defenders. Now to Sun. Sun throws the ball and just, is he able to keep it in over there? And just gets a push, but and a hydration break is given. And we'll see whose possession that is when we come back. Might have taken a bit of a dive there, and it looks like that possession will be to Kenya, as might have been felt a little bit of pressure on the back, and he's just taken a bit of a dive, and Kenya will start with the ball here with about a half of the quarter to go. Currently, they are 22-2 down, and there's still time in the game on the outer side here. So Haudenosaunee with the ball. There cannot be long left out there, as the Haudenosaunee are in offense. Are they going to look to get up? And now the attack comes. They can look to score a goal here. Haudenosaunee, but they just run the ball out. I believe it's still 12-10 as the goalie comes out. So open net here for the Haudenosaunee. Just wearing a bit of wood there, and there's going to be a penalty there for the Haudenosaunee. Another flag is thrown, and just unhappy with something out there. Getting a bit unruly late in that game, and as the referees just separate those two players. And we'll see, that could be simultaneous penalties here. As the drinks break happens, or hydration break I should say, happens this side. There was definitely a slash on the call on the outer side, but there might be a unsportsmanlike here as well. Might be one penalty all. Haudenosaunee had the ball, so unless there's a 2-minute penalty shown for that unsportsmanlike, it looks like it's it looks like it's ball in the stick here of Puerto Rico, so maybe assessed to be a bit more than what that was there. So ball back in the centre here as the shot comes there from Kenya. Ball picked up, now down the back corner, Koita. And Koita. And the ball is turned over there. Crease infringement. And now the ball will rotate through Chung. But turned over, so here's an opportunity. Mulesi with another one. He has got a goal every game in this tournament so far. And Benjamin Mulesi just waits for the turnover, and a little bit of Zelly out there for Benjamin Mulesi. Gets his first of the game, little out of nothing, and that is Kenya's third. And Mulesi just making things happen there for Kenya. Crease infringement, ball was being cleared and it got turned over there, and Mulesi with the ball in his stick and just rips the bottom corner. And now another one, no possession there on that play, and picked up again here. So can they back-to-back goals here as the ball hits the ground? We've got some loose equipment on the ground there, and Mulesi, there's a flag on the play, and they'll stop that for loose equipment. So a hold here, and the ball will be in Kenya's stick. So 5 minutes and 56 seconds left in this contest. And it looks like on the outer side here that the Haudenosaunee have taken the chocolates here. Oh, on the bottom corner again. Another great goal there. This time from the number 10 in Rennie Gabriel. And Gabriel gets his second of the game. Kenya with their fourth. And Kenya with a couple of late goals in this contest. And we go out to, as Malesi does the celebration there. A little one there. So Rennie Gabriel with that goal. And a legal procedure here on Hong Kong, China. So another opportunity for Kenya. Kenya throw the ball down. Nice take there from Malesi. Oh, great inside look. Shot there from Jack John. Goes wide of the cage. And on the bottom corner, ball just trying to be won. And who wants to extract that ball as Kenya might come out with it here. Looks up, gets around, but steps in the crease again. Well, we saw what happened last time. It's 22-4 here between Kenya and Hong Kong, China. And they're going to try just run the ball out here through Rick Yip. Yip gives it over to his teammate in Tong. Tong up and over to Baron Lee. Lee down in the bottom corner. Finds Man Chan. Chan looks over. Those flags come down here and might be a cross check here. Got one high around the throat there, I'd suggest. And it is a cross check there as Vincent Odiambo wears the penalty. That's the man there from Hong Kong, China, just holding the throat area as Chan comes off the ground and might have just got one a little high there as he just has a rest. And Jackie Sun with the ball. So 4 minutes 36 to go in this contest. Ball back to Sun. Sun, through ball, looked. Oh, inside look, just couldn't quite handle the ball. Ball hits the deck. And Kenya with an interference there, wins that ball. And ball turned back over. Comes back the other way as the defense runs it up and over, and they might be offside here, Hong Kong, China. And ball will turn over again, so Kenya with another opportunity. Ball comes out to Gabriel. Gabriel goes through one, goes through two. Look to put the whistle in the mouth there for a ward at 1 second. Gabriel, though, running the ball down on the back corner as Gabriel stops, gives the ball up there to Benjamin Mulesi. And Mulesi looks to work out some offense as his substitutes come on. Mulesi has the ball over there to Murithi. Murithi back to Mulesi. And Mulesi to Odiambo. Odiambo just can't quite find the ball. Mulesi, well, he nearly found the ball. Good check. And ball to be won. Great check again there from Benjamin Mulesi. Just never gives up. And now Kenya with an opportunity to get the ground ball. It is through Murithi. They can move the ball on here. Odiambo. Odiambo looks down, finds his man. Just gets some contact from behind. And where's that contact? And now a flag on the play so they can attack the cage there. Jack John doing a good job. Odiambo looks inside. Looks to attack the cage around the right-hand corner. throws the ball, has a shot, just hits the back of the net. And a penalty will come here. A slash there on Hong Kong, China. And a power play situation for Kenya. 2 minutes 31 in the contest, 22-4 scoreline. And Kenya with a man-up opportunity here late in the fourth quarter. As that man Gabriel, just floats one up and over the top, but in the crease he goes. And Rennie Gabriel, just unable to put that ball in the back of the net. And now coming out the other way, and ball in the offensive end here. Nice check there as the body comes in, and ball to be won. It is one. Odiambo picks the ball up, gets the ball checked out of his stick, and Hong Kong, China, well, they'll take this one through Carter Lee. So Carter Lee, 3-on-5 down here at the moment in the offensive end for Hong Kong, China. They need some substitutes, and they're coming on now. So now 5-on-5 down here. We've got players in the box here for both sides. Oh, sorry, from Hong Kong, we've got a player in the box. So 6-on-5 down here, and that's just on the back, and there's another flag there which could be thrown. It is thrown, and penalties going to be assessed here as the carry there from James Tong wore a little bit of love from the Kenya defender. And just assessing, there's a slash coming here. I think there might be two majors potentially. Or no, there's only one. Maybe the flags were for the same player. Slash for one. So 2 1-minute slashes there for the 17, Neville and Zia. And now the penalty has been released for Hong Kong.
1 minute flag, 2 minutes total.
Yep, so 2 1-minute slashing penalties there for Nzia. And Hong Kong, China look to just maybe put another goal in the back of the net here. Our great shot there from Ethan Jones. Good bounce shot in that power play there. And he gets his 4th of the game, does Ethan Jones. And the contest here is just eking out. It is 23-4, and we have 1 minute and 13 seconds to go. And the penalties there to Kenya is 1 minute 53. So though whatever happens, they'll be a man down for the next 1 minute and 13 seconds. As ball comes in the centre. One out of there by Jim Lai. Lai looks on the bottom corner. Inside tuck. And there's another one to Man Chan. Sorry, that's his first today, Man Chan. And celebrating the goal. Good work out of the centre there from Jim Lai. But Man Chan with his first goal late in the 4th term. And found himself there, and that took a whole 6 seconds for that goal. As sorry, that might have been even 7 seconds. Anyway, who's squibbling over 1 second? Oh, great pick up there from Malesi. Malesi looks down. That's a good ball there. That's great vision there from Malesi. Now Kenya, they'll play man down, and Benjamin Mulesi looks to give the swim move. Gets in on his left, fires the ball. Oh, great pick up there. Now back over here. Little shimmy there to Murithi. Murithi, little leg back again. And Mulesi, he just goes down. I don't know whether he's got a little bit of cramp there. And I'd suggest that maybe some cramp in his leg. And as Benjamin Mulesi, he's been given his all today. And that's just a little bit of cramp, I think. His teammate helping him out. just trying to stretch that cramp out as the players come on. And we all know how painful that can be. And that might be just to stretch the leg. We hope there's nothing more sinister than that. He's been absolutely sensational for Kenya this week. And I'm suggesting that as they bring the leg up, that it's in the calf, maybe a cramp in the calf. It's very hot out here, and the boys have been under sufferance all week. And maybe some pickle juice will be required as the calf gets worked on out there. He says no good. So they're going to have to get someone on the field here to assess this as the other medical staff come on. And we hope Benjamin Mulesi is okay here. But looks in a fair bit of discomfort at the moment. And or maybe that's an Achilles. Whatever, he's in a lot of pain out there actually, Mulesi. And he's just struggling to get up. He wants to get up and he wants to walk off. But that he is in a lot of pain. He's being assisted off the ground now. And to a huge applause. He has been one of the crowd favourites here in Jeju, has Benjamin Mulesi, one of my favourites indeed. And you see him come off the field being helped off there, Benjamin Mulesi. And we hope our prayers and wishes go out to Benjamin for his safety and health, as he is in good hands out there. And it looked like a calf or an Achilles injury here, as we see some replays on the screen. And ball down there and gets in. So under a minute to go here in this contest. And we have, what do we got? 33 seconds to go. Hong Kong, China leading 24-4. Kenya in the offense here for the last 20 seconds. And they just look to hold the ball out here. And they're going to attack the cage here, Kenya. And gets around. Oh, little one-hander. Just hits the back of the net, but deemed to be in the crease. And Hong Kong, China, well, they'll clear it. Limited time, though. 3 seconds to go. They're not going to be able to get it up over the halfway line before this gets waved. And that is the game. Hong Kong, China, run-out winners over Kenya here on field 2 in this placement game. 24-4. Great job there from Hong Kong, China. They had multiple goal scorers today. Carter Lee, well, he had 6 in the game. He had a few assists. I didn't keep them. Mancham with 1. Baron Lee with 3. Ethan Jones with 4. Jackie Sun with 1. Jim Lai with 1. James Tong with 1. We had Mike Mack with 3. And Anson Lai with 4. And for Kenya, Jeffrey Njogo, the defender, getting 1. Rennie Gabriel with 2. And the superstar there, Benjamin Mulesi, with 1 also. That is a 24-4 ball game. That will wrap it up here from this placement game. And we look forward to bringing you live action very soon on field 1. I'll be over there with Australia taking on Japan. And my name has been Tony Watts. Thanks to the production staff here. They're doing a great job. And until the sticks are swinging, we'll see you soon.
Do that. 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 Do it like 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 that. Legendary. Let's go. Yeah, we legendary. Gotta count 'em.